This is the emergency broadcast system. This is not a test. Repeat, this is not a test.
So this vehicle absolutely reeks like seafood. We're gonna have to clean every hard surface in this vehicle, scrub it down and steam it. We're gonna do this as quickly as possible because it is already almost 3 and it gets dark at like 5:30. So thankfully it's not that dirty inside, but it's gonna need some serious decontamination.
The smell of oysters in this car was unbearable. You could barely breathe in this thing. Visually, it really wasn't that dirty except for some dust, some stains like you can see on the door and on the sides of the seats. That could have been the oyster juice. I'm not 100% sure, but visually it didn't look that bad. Again, the smell was just unbearable. It was unbreathable. It was really hard to clean because you just had to sit in there and breathe it. The outside, lots of bug damage, hazing, imperfections in the paint, dust, the mirrors were covered in bugs, things like that. And it looked like it had seen a lot of highway time, but overall this car needs a lot of work, and let's check out exactly how we did it.
The next day.
All right, so this turned into a 2-day detail. I spent like 6 hours yesterday just on the interior trying to remove the seafood smell. It got dark, so we were unable to do the exterior. So I'm back again doing the exterior of this Ford Explorer. Very dirty, so let's get this thing knocked out. This car is pretty dirty. door has been completely detailed inside and out. Not only was the outside completely cleaned, all the dust removed. No easy task, but it was definitely easier than the interior. This thing wasn't exactly that dirty, but there was tons of cigarette smoke that had emanated into the car that you couldn't even actually smell because of the smell of oysters. Spilled oysters is worst case scenario. If you know, you know. Seafood in a vehicle can literally fill the car with maggots. It can cause endless problems. I have seen cars have to be reported to insurance as a total loss because of spilled seafood in a vehicle. So this client was well aware almost immediately, gave me a call, and we put 6 hours of work on the interior. I put an additional hour and a half today of just re-steaming a bunch of different aspects of the car to ensure that it was completely sanitized and making sure that no residual smell exists in this car. Because if you can smell it, it's probably in there. So with that said, this thing was definitely a beast. Way longer than I would normally spend on an interior and exterior detail, but the ultimate goal is to make the customer happy. Not just happy, but ecstatic. And I think that we've accomplished that today. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to smash that subscribe button to stay tuned for more disaster details in the future.
This is the emergency broadcast system. This is not a test. Repeat, this is not a test.